Hi, friends. You saw the title. You already know the deal. I sort of quit everything. No Instagram, no TikTok, no YouTube, no Netflix, no podcasts. To maybe your surprise, I'm not coming to you on my first or second day of the experiment. I'm actually a couple of weeks in now. Like a true recovering addict, I do not have a set date for when I finish this experiment. I am counting forward and seeing where it takes me. I don't know how long I actually manage because on some days life has become quite boring. Anyway, I decided to record my sort of first sit down video and share my progress and first lessons or realizations that came to me. Let's go. Despite many people saying that after a week of social media, they feel recharged and healed, I am actually still in the process of that. Maybe it's because I got off everything all at once. And that is why I am still sort of adapting and adjusting to my new reality. Or maybe it's because there is actual research and data that proves that we need more than 1 week to fully heal and recharge after an extensive use of social media. During the research for this video, I came across different stages of what they call returning to the norm in your brain and in your nervous system. I actually wanted to experience each stage on my own and describe them as they came without actually knowing what to expect. However, when I looked into it more, I did not exactly find myself in all of the mentioned stages. For example, over the first 2 weeks, I didn't exactly feel major withdrawals, nor did I feel stressed by the overall experiment. And I think that's because I actively chose this. I'm not doing it just for fun or just to try it out. It is also not my first time living without social media or Netflix. I've done variations of this experiment in the past quite a few times, but I never did this. I never cut out everything. There was always something left. I would cut out YouTube, but there would be Instagram and TikTok. Or I would stop using social media, but there would still be Netflix and podcasts. And those naturally filled the space that was left. So by the time I tried this, I already had my data, my lessons, my own findings to draw from. I knew that for me, in order to actually succeed, I had to cut out everything because otherwise one thing would just replace the other. And so I did. I found myself feeling confused quite a lot. I didn't actually have to delete the apps from my phone because I do need them for work. However, I do not open them anymore for fun. The habit maybe wasn't as strong as I thought, or maybe there was already a level of some self-control built from the previous experiments, but the confusion does show up. Sometimes I catch myself staring into nothingness or looking at my home screen, trying to figure out what to do next. I haven't bought any healthy replacements yet, even though I was planning on getting some puzzles and Sudoku as I loved them back when I was a kid. But I'm planning on doing that, especially because I'm also entering a week without reading, which is crazy. But this is a part of another experiment, which is going to happen on top of this one. I've noticed I tend to work more. I tend to have longer conversations. I have written much longer entries in my diary. And I've been also spending a little more time on a language learning app that is gamified. So really no surprise there at all. I've also started to feel more absorbed by my creative projects. I do tend to work more on the creative ideas, and I sometimes voice memo the whole YouTube drafts, like this one. The last one, I am a little sad to admit, but I do feel happier. I am calmer and I am not as triggered by the world around me. With social media gone, the feelings of not being enough or being unaccomplished career-wise have almost completely disappeared. And honestly, that's the scariest part of all of this for me, because even though I had a very intentionally curated feed, I now know and see very clearly that it still brought some despair. On a bad day, it can be really triggering seeing someone who is posting their perfect social media edited life. And if I'm being honest, even on a good day, it can be sometimes triggering. I didn't necessarily feel those feelings while watching someone else's YouTube video, but looking back now, I understand that somewhere deep inside, it might have left more of a negative feeling rather than inspiration or the entertainment I was looking for at the time. If you made it this far, leave some emoji in the comments, maybe a book emoji to support me on a week without reading. I want to see who gets this far in the video. For now, this is all. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, I hope this was fun. I hope this was entertaining. There is no recommendation so far. This is only my experience as I am going through it. I hope to return to you with more updates as the experiment unfolds. But for now, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.